RFF shock and the squad's frustration. A sudden announcement from the RFEF, the Spanish Football Federation, has shaken the football world. Prodigy Yamal will not feature in the national squad set to face Georgia and Turkey. But the reason is not a tactical choice, it is a shocking medical secret. The RFEF discovered that Yamal had unilaterally undergone an invasive radiofrequency procedure to treat an injury. Crucially, Barcelona failed to inform the federation of the specific situation, only offering a vague recommendation that the star needed about a week of rest. This lack of transparency caused extreme frustration within the RFEF. Only days earlier, Spain's coach, Luis de la Fuente, had declared Yamal to be in peak fitness and form after scoring in Barca's victory over Celta Vigo. The national coach's public statement now directly contradicted the club's actions. The conflict has erupted. According to AS, the RFEF and Barcelona are locked in a fierce dispute. The RFEF president, Rafael Luzan, even had to contact Barca president Joan Laporta directly to calm the situation. The war between the club and the national team over the future of a prodigy is now more public than ever. Hansi Flick's accusation and the chronic injury secret. But this isn't the first time the national team has been accused of recklessness with Yamal. Looking back at the September international break, Barca's coach Hansi Flick publicly criticized the federation. The national team gave him painkillers, and he still played 79 minutes in the first game and 72 minutes in the next. They didn't care about the player. Spain has wonderful players, and the national team needs to take care of them. This accusation became especially serious when the Spanish football community received the most shocking news. Yamal is suffering from a chronic groin pubis bone injury that will never be fully cured. Barca quickly reassured fans, announcing a detailed plan to help Yamal maintain long-term fitness and play at the highest level. This reveals the terrible truth. The injury is permanent, and now the battle is not just about competing for the player, but a war against the physical toll on a generational talent. Chapter E, the pitfalls and the promise of youth. Amidst the tension between club and country and the threat of permanent injury, Yamal found himself embroiled in off-field drama. Recently, he was involved in a romantic relationship with singer Nicki Nicole. Most recently, Yamal and his girlfriend were reported to have broken up. Fans have begun to worry. They fear Yamal will become distracted, easily falling into the pitfalls of many other football prodigies, where talent is overshadowed by romantic scandals and the glamour of life off the pitch. But Yamal, at just 18, made a strong public statement. He vows he will continue to be the best version of himself on the field in the coming period. Is this promise an affirmation of his talent or merely blind confidence? The price paid by the prodigy is high. He must simultaneously face a chronic injury, endure a war of wills between adults, and fight the temptation of the off-field spotlight. Conclusion: the RFEF wishes Yamal a speedy recovery. Barca is making long-term plans. But will Lamine Yamal be strong enough to keep his promise and overcome all these pressures? Do you think the national team or the club is acting in Yamal's best interest, and is the off-field drama the real threat? Share your opinions in the comments section right now. Don't forget to subscribe to The Football Storyteller.